Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real. My channel is about dating, love, relationships, and toxic relationship advice channel. All right, we have a topic, and this topic that we're going to get into is about either you call it sweetheart scam, romance scam, whatever. It's all a scam. And these scams that's happening online, and happens quite often. And there's a lot of people out here that's very lonely and they're looking for love. They're looking for a companion, someone they can spend time with, that can comfort them, and all kind of things. Women looking for a man and men looking for a woman. They want to be together, right? And you have these sleazeballs, these low life trifling people that's online, and they take advantage of people like that. And it's a big thing. They making money off of them. And they'll basically scam you for out your life savings or whatever you have. They ask you for money, and you never even get to meet the person. You don't even know who the person is. All right, so we're going to get into this. First, I'm going to start off by reading an article, and then after the article, I'm going to get into two videos. And two videos that I'm going to show is going to show about, people that's been romance scam. Sweetheart, romance, whatever you want to call it. But what you do is you make sure you hit the like button, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, and tell me, what do you think of this, and have you been caught up in a situation like this? Were you scammed, close to being scammed, or maybe not at all? I don't know. But share your thoughts. And if you'd like to reach out to me, read the description. You'll find my email address. If you need a coaching in dating, love, relationships, toxic relationship, advice on it, or if you need a viewer's request, anything like that, you need to speak to me about something personal on the side, feel free, and you'll find my email address. All right, so first we're going to start off with this article. And whoever's coming in, thanks for being here, but let me just read this article here, and then we're going to get right to the videos. All right, this article I have, and it's from the FBI website, and it's called Romance Scam. Now, very good article. Now, romance scams occurs when a criminal adopts a fake online identity to gain a victim's affection and trust. The scammer then uses the illusion of a romantic or close relationship to manipulate and or steal from the victim. The criminals who carry out romance scams are experts at what they do and will seem genuine, caring, and believable. Yeah, they're really good. Con artists, basically that's what they are present on most dating and social media sites. The scammer's intention is to establish a relationship as quickly as possible, endear himself to the victim, and gain trust. Scammers may propose marriage and make plans to meet in person, but that will never happen. Eventually, they will ask for money. Scam artists often say that they are in the building and in construction industry and are engaged in a project outside the United States. That makes it easier to avoid meeting in person and more plausible when they ask for money for a medical emergency or unexpected legal fees. You're going to hear this in these people's stories. All right. If someone you meet online needs your bank account information to deposit money, they are most likely using your account to carry out other thefts and fraud schemes. All right, here's some tips on this website. Tips for avoiding romance scams. Be careful what you post and make public online. Scammers can use details shared on social media and dating sites to better understand and target you. And that's the other thing. People have to be careful what they be posting online. So many people put too much of their personal life online, personal pictures, too much of their home and stuff. And these snake in the grass out here, they watching, they're preying on you. Just want to let you know, they out there. Next tip. Research the person's photo and profile using online searches to see if the image, name, or detail has been used elsewhere. Go slowly and ask a lot of questions. Beware if the individual seems too perfect or quickly asks you to leave a dating service, or social media site to communicate directly. That's definitely a red flag. Beware if the individual attempts to isolate you from friends and families or request inappropriate photos. Watch out putting those little naughty photos out here. Sexting. They can come back to haunt you. All right, let's get back. Inappropriate photos or financial information that could later be used to extort from you. Beware the individual promised to meet in person, but then always comes up with an excuse why he or she can't. If you haven't met the person after a few months, for whatsoever reason, you have good reason to be suspicious. Never send money to anyone you have only communicated with online or by phone. Red flag. Really? It's so sad, but like I said, it's a lot of lonely people out here, and and they get caught up in this, and it happens to all ages, but it does happen a lot to seniors, people that's widows, who's divorced, just lives alone, their kids is gone, so they just at home by themselves, and they don't have nobody else, they twiddling their fingers, and they go online, and this person says such beautiful, charming things to them, and they figure, oh my God, I found love, and they be like, good morning, sweetheart, good morning, boo, and all that good stuff, and you like happy because you never got this attention before, right? Never happened before. And then next thing you know, your whole bank account is empty. All your savings is gone. And all they want from you is money. And then they catch your attitude when you don't give them no money. Oh my gosh, it's just a mess, just a mess. All right, so I'm going to show a video. First, let me set up a video. All right, enjoy the music while you wait. We're going to watch video number 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this first video I'm going to show you, and it's really sad. These stories is kind of sad. It's really sad because it's just how lonely people could be and how naive people can be, and it is what it is. But you have to watch out. Don't let people rip you off. Don't let people take you for your money. When the people start asking you for money, you just met them like that, that's definitely a red flag. Everybody knows that's a red flag. Okay, now this first story we're going to get into. Now, this gentleman looking for love online, and he basically did a blood oath with this woman. It's insane, a blood oath, but we're going to let you hear the rest of it. Now, the name of the video is called Victim Falls Deeply in Love with Romance Scammer, right? And the channel is called Catfished. I love it. I recently just discovered this channel. I'm like addicted to it. I zoom in. I think it's every Wednesday that they show a new video. And these are some great videos because it's educational and it brings awareness to let people know how many people out here is being scammed. All right, so we're going to get into this first video. Let's get it.
Know if I've been in love with anyone that I truly loved. When we met, she told me her name was Bella Nora Morgan. She tells me she loves me. She tells me she misses me. She tells me she wants to be with me. She tells me she wants to marry me. I bought that IKEA, put on my bed for when she got here.
What's up, Seekers? Welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by SocialCatfish.com.
She sent me a pricked finger with blood on it. She said, we're going to take a blood oath.
On today's episode, we help a man named Isaiah with his internet relationship with a woman he met on Facebook who goes by the name of Bella. The two have been communicating for over a year now, and Isaiah has doubts about ever meeting Bella in person. He's dished out thousands of dollars on 7 plane tickets and essentially funding Bella's life behind bars. Let's see if we can help him get some answers. Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Isaiah, and I am a member of the United States Postal Service. I was married, and we got a divorce in 2011. We went about 10 years, 10 and a half years. That didn't work out. We had 2 boys, but they weren't mine. She cheated. I thought they were mine for the whole time that we were married. So that was it for me with marriage. And it really wasn't, I don't know if I've been in love with anyone that I truly loved. You know, I was in love once at 15.
That woman is trifling. That is a trifling, low down woman. Ooh, I know that broke his heart. Resume.
15 years old. She was 21 years old. And I think that was the only time that I knew about love.
Isaiah has been through 4 divorces. He was shocked when he found out the 2 kids that he had been raising weren't his biological children. This spiraled him into depression and made him feel lonely. It seemed that he would never find his true soulmate. One random night, he opened up a Facebook account to meet new friends. He received several friend requests and was messaged by a beautiful woman.
When we met, she told me her name was
One reason you should drink bone broth every morning.
I lost 26 pounds in about
Bella Nora Morgan. Her hair is dyed blonde. She's actually looks like a brunette. She has pretty eyes, pretty nose, very pretty lips. She's a pretty lady. She's shapely. She's just beautiful. She's always had her nails done, her makeup done, her hair done, her dress, everything is almost perfect. And every time I see her, she's completely made up, totally made up. She says she is a model. She told me that her birthday was 3/23/1983, which would make her 40 years old right now. This is what she looks like without all that makeup on. This is her barefaced, okay? And she's still beautiful to me. She seems to be sincere.
You see how lonely and naive he really thinks that this is a real person and actually wants to be in a relationship with him. This is sad. This really is sad. All right, let's get back to it.
About her feelings for me.
The feelings between Bella and Isaiah built up fast. Within 2 weeks of chatting with each other every day, the conversations got deeper. They started to express the love they had for each other and plan the ideal future for their relationship. This was something Isaiah had sought after for so long, even if it was moving a little too fast.
She shows me that she is concerned about my well-being, and I like that. That's one of the traits about her that is drawing me towards her. I've had my dinner or my breakfast or my lunch, or she asks me if I'm okay, if things are fine. She wants to open a restaurant. She wants to do a lot of traveling. She tells me she loves me. She tells me she misses me. She tells me she wants to be with me. She tells me she wants to marry me. She wants a baby from me. She asked me if I would give her our baby, and then she would name him Isaiah. She said that her love for me is unmeasurable and that we will spend eternity together.
Bella's messages seemed to progressively become more intimate by the day. Isaiah began to dream about all the plans they had when they finally met in person. He had several photos of her around his house and purchased gifts he planned to surprise her with.
I bought that IKEA to put on my bed for when she got here.
A few months down the line, she would open up even more about her personal life.
So she told me she has an inheritance and that her father left her, and that when she gets married to the man or to the person that loves her and genuinely shows it, then her father would release the inheritance to the man of her choice. He promises.
Do you hear this scam? She has this big inheritance, and then if she finds a man that loves her and everything, the father's going to release it. This is insane. All right, let's get back to it. Whenever something sounds a little bit off, well, that means 9 times out of 10 the person is lying to you. Yep, let's get back to it. Make sure you hit the like.
Is that neither one of us will have to worry about money in the future, not ever, because she has her inheritance. She sent me a pricked finger with blood on it for it to be a blood oath. She came up with this trust thing, okay? She said, we're going to take a blood oath to keep the relationship for now until eternity. Anything we say here during the process of the oath is going to be represented as the blood bounding us.
I promise to always keep this love real. I promise to live with you, no matter what the condition, both in good and bad, to always be there for one another. Let this oath bind this love forever, forever and forever, till death do us part. I will keep to the guidance of the oath rules above, and never forsake it for the rest of our life. We are now husband and wife forever and eternity. Forever is no more. We are now two souls in one, same heart, same soul. I love you, my love. If I leave you, the oath will kill me, and if you leave me, the oath will kill you. That is blood oath. So we should control ourselves and never to allow human to become between us. No man will separate us, or else we will pay with our life. Love you, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me know, replay watchers in here, doesn't that creep you out a little bit? That kind of a little bit creepy, sir. That would have been definitely a cutoff right there. Something off with her. But let's get back to it.
That's pretty serious. Every night she'll tell me that if I pay for her ticket to get here, that she would make sure that her attorney gets the inheritance turned over to me in my name, that she and I can get a brand new house. She tells me if I send her the money, everything is going to be fine. And she says, I got you.
Imagine.
I am the one for her. She said, you're a good man. I've never had anybody like you. And I want to be with you for life. She uses that a lot. I want to be with you for life. And she sent me a printout of the bank statement that has her inheritance on it. She says that she has her bank account. She's got all her money in there. She's sold her car, she sold her furniture and everything just to come to me.
Bella claimed she was preparing to come live with Isaiah. The two had even planned to get married, but she would soon to begin to ask for money. This is when things took a turn for the worse.
The first time Bella asked me for money, she asked me to purchase her a plane ticket, and I sent her $500 for that plane ticket. The second time she asked me was on my birthday, was June 1st, 2022. Bella asked me for $300 so that she could FaceTime me. He would give to a friend that would fix her FaceTime on her phone. That was on June 1st.
Give me $300 to FaceTime me so someone can fix my phone. Wow. His ex-wife did him dirty. And then here come whoever this person is doing the same. Let's get back to it.
2022, and I sent her $300 to do that, but it never got done. I sent her $1,000 because that's what the plane ticket was, another plane ticket.
Empty promise after empty promise. By this time, Isaiah had dished out over $2,000 buying plane tickets and phone repairs. But Bella always had a reason of why she wasn't able to board the plane. Her request for money didn't stop there. Isaiah dug deeper into his pockets when he purchased a third plane ticket for Bella.
What she said was when she got to the airport in Texas, they confiscated her bags and they found some pills in her bags. And they arrested her. But the pills were for her weight loss, as he does for her modeling. She was communicating with me the entire time that she was in jail. She had her cell phone. I sent her another $200 because she needed some food. She needed to put it on her books. So I sent her another $200 on December 1st, 2022, because she was constantly asking me to feed her. She said the police officer that was in charge of her was claiming that if she doesn't have sex with him, then he would not give her bail. He would not give her whatever they needed while they were in jail. And the very last cash that I sent her was $950. He said because that would bail her out. I said, okay, I sent her $950 because he said once she got bailed out, that she would catch the next flight here to me, but she didn't. I sent every money by gift card. Every bit of the money I sent was on gift card to her, and I saved every one of them. I sent her on all these cards here, all of them were sent on these cards. Every time she asked me for money, I sent it to her on all of these cards. It has every
That's another red flag with this online scheme. Something about these gift cards. Look at all those gift cards he sent her. Wow. Let's get back to it.
everything on it that I've ever sent her. She asked me every day, every single day, to send her fees for the plane ticket. He would come tonight, right now. Every time that she talks to me, she said, if I get the ticket fees, I will be there for you, Isaiah, right now, tonight. I will leave today.
According to Bella, she is still in jail, and all she needs is more money to buy an extra plane ticket. Isaiah had refused to send her any more money several times, yet he always seemed to give in.
So she says she's there for me. I got her phone number, and I call her every now and then. I text her every now and then just to see what the problem is. This is her with her makeup on. This is her supposedly upset with me because I didn't send her any money. So she sent me this mean-looking picture.
Do y'all see this picture she sent him? Damn, these cameras is something else. They some serious con artists. I ain't believe it. Oh my gosh. I thought you were in jail. Look pretty well to be in jail. Let's get back to it.
I have cut it off at least 10 times. I cut it off, I block her, I do everything. And I don't even talk to her for months at a time. And sometimes I go back in there and I just unblock everything, and she's still there. I'm telling you, she is still there. I can't believe it. My daughter, my coworkers, my brothers, they're all telling me something's wrong here. I find myself missing her, and I find myself longing for her, and I find myself wanting to take care of her and do right by her. Yes, I do love her. This relationship means everything to me because she makes me feel that good, that way. She tells me that it's to last for her, and I tell her it's to last for me.
Well, Seekers, we had some work to do. After receiving this message from Isaiah, our team got together to come up with a game plan. So this is Isaiah. He's 74 years old. He looks great for his age. He thinks he's in a relationship with this woman named Bella. We need to verify her identity and get him to come to terms. What do we do?
So this is a classic romance scam. I noticed that Isaiah had received an inheritance document from Bella's so-called dad. I think that it's safe to say that this document is fake based off of different reasons.
The blood oath, the fake ID, we gotta find the woman in the images. It looks like we're gonna have to do a lot of image searching. So I think I'm gonna start on it today.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much.
How's it going, Isaiah? Nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you also.
I've been working with the search specialist here on your case and fully aware of you and Bella's relationship. With that being said, when's the last time you spoke to Bella?
Well, we only write, we don't speak. We have some pretty extensive plans for the future. For us to get married, for us to receive her father's inheritance.
What are some concrete reasons, when you think rationally, why would she be who she claims to be, other than those broken promises?
There are no concrete reasons, absolutely none. And I would ask her, have you ever thought that you haven't done anything for me? I said, now I'm sending you all this money and I am getting nothing at all in return, nothing. And she says, well, with my inheritance, you will have it all. You will have everything that you ever dreamed of and all of that.
What's the reason why you keep going back and forth with her? You unblock her one day, you block her the next day. What's driving you back to this person continuously?
I think she's beautiful. I think she would be a trophy for me at my age and at her age. There's a big stretch in our age difference.
Is like younger women, is that what you're into, or?
Exactly, because I wouldn't. There's a certain age that I wouldn't be able to communicate with someone that is much younger than me. But there's a cutting point right around the 40s, I think, to where we can communicate and know what each other's talking about.
We have a bunch of research that the team was able to pull. Let's just hop into it.
Yeah. So first, let's start off with the address that you sent over to us. This was an address that Bella had claimed that she had lived at in the past.
11744.
That's correct. So we ran a reverse address search and a property record search on this particular address, and what we found was that this property was purchased back in 2014 by a person named Socorro, and there's also a woman by the name of Becky receiving mail. Do any of those names ring a bell?
None. None of them.
Next thing we want to talk about is the ID.
This ID to me was, it looked, because I work for the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, okay? As soon as I looked at it, I said, this is something's wrong here.
But why did she send it to you?
She just did. When we first met, it was a voluntary part on her part. She just sent it. I didn't ask for it or anything.
What we did is we ran this image through our reverse image search tool. And what we found was an exact image, like an exact replica, without Bella's image. So what that tells us is this image has been photoshopped. We also found that several pieces of information on this ID were also photoshopped. What this person had done was put Bella's image on top. All of this information is found on the original ID that this was taken from. So none of this information is Bella's information.
I went to that address, took pictures of it. And I asked her about that house. And I showed her the picture. She didn't know what that house was. I said, what do you mean you lived in this house and you don't recognize the house? She gave me some wild excuse about they remodeled it and all that and this and that.
Why would she send you a fake ID and then, continue to act like she's going to come home and see you? And
Well, I don't know why she did that, but I guess she thought I was naive.
The next thing I want to talk about, Isaiah, is this blood oath I keep hearing about.
Basically, you are naive. And you have a lot of siblings, but I guess your siblings was trying to tell you something, but you didn't want to listen. You just got caught up in it. Your heart got caught up into something that really wasn't there. All right, we're going to find out how this all turned out.
Oh,
So Bella sent you an image of a drop of blood, supposedly on her finger, and claimed that she performed a blood oath to prove her loyalty to you.
and I guess you wanted me to prick my finger too, but I didn't do that. I didn't do it.
Well, Isaiah, it's a good thing that
That's okay. You didn't have to prick your finger. You gave her the money. That's all she wanted was the money. She don't care about you pricking. That was just a bunch of BS. Let's get back to it.
you didn't poke your finger, because we ran a reverse image search, and what we found was this image is an actual stock image.
Thanks to Avalera, we can calculate cell stats on almost.
I figured that.
The next thing I wanted to run through was the email and the phone number that you sent over to us. I believe it's the phone number with a 740.
740.
So we ran a search on this phone number, and what we found was this is a VoIP number. It's an internet phone number, which means that anyone can sign up for a VoIP number without being prompted to add any personal information. So, which is why we weren't able to confirm that this is Bella's phone number. We ran an email verification search, and what we found was that this email's reputation results were stated as risky. And the reason for that is because this is a brand new email. So what this tells us is this person just created this email just to communicate with you.
I know what you're wondering at this point. Who is this person in these photos?
That is exactly what I need to know. Is if Bella, Nora, Morgan is the person that she says she is on all of these pictures that she sent me. That's what I want to know.
We took the images that you'd sent over to us and we ran them through our reverse image search tools, and we found matches immediately. Bella is not Bella. Bella is Daniela. She is a German TV personality, a model, a singer.
My God.
What's happening here, Isaiah, is that someone has stolen her images, created a fake profile under the name of Bella, the name that you've come to know and create a relationship with, and have pretended to be this person. But this real person here, Daniela, she is a victim just like you. Her images have been stolen and have been used to create these relationships and have people fall in love with these fake personalities.
Oh, yeah, that red dress. She sent me the red dress. Wow. It looks like she's got a man. Oh my goodness. I was afraid of this, but I was prepared for it.
So Isaiah, this is like Bree said, is it's a romance scam, and this person was available all the time because it's someone's day job. Chances are you're probably not speaking to just one person, and it's usually not a female.
I mean, it just hurts. It hurts. If you ever been in love, you know what I'm talking about.
It's a shame how they get these pictures off a line and use them. Let's get back to it.
The best thing that you can do moving forward with this person is to just cut off all communication and block them as soon as you can.
I want her to know that I know. I want it to know that I know. I want that person to know that I know. And I've moved on.
I think just from what you're saying and how you feel comfortable ending things, you kind of just have to go with your heart on this. And if you're feeling like, you have to speak your piece and, we're behind you and we want to support you any way that we can. With that being said, I do feel like you're a really great guy and you're deserving of love. And if you choose to, get back out there and date again and you want to find your soulmate, your connection, we have a tool that we like to share with you, and Drew wants to go over that.
We have a new tool called the Unfrauded tool. We use AI technology to let you know if you're speaking to a scammer or if a document comes across fraudulent. We give this out to all of our guests that come onto our show. What you'll do is you'll take the image or the message that you received and throw it into a chat box. The AI system is able to calculate and let you know where the red flags are within that message or document.
Well, I decided a little while ago that anybody that I talk to or meet is going to be face-to-face from now on. I thank you. You have been wonderful. I would like for you guys to continue the videos that you're putting on YouTube. They give us so much information, and it's so familiar with the information that that scammers use to get innocent people. So whatever you do, don't ever stop that show. Okay?
Thank you, Isaiah.
Yeah.
And thank you too. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, all of our new
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. No, everything should be fine. Refresh, Crystal. And good to see you. And I see you too, 603. I see y'all. This is so sad. He really thought. And people use people's pictures online. This is what they use for these romance slash sweetheart scams to get you. And you thinking, is this really the person? All right, so I have another video. Yes, I do. I have another one. We're going to get into another scammer. I have two good ones and stuff. Trying to think which one. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to do a part two. Well, this is the second time I'm doing this. I did something about sweetheart scams before a while ago. So I'm revisiting this whole topic again. All right. So give me a second here. Listen to the music while you wait. While I set up for the next one. And make sure everybody get your vote in. Okay. Now this is video number 2 we're showing. And like I said, the channel name is called Catfish. Check it out. I love the channel. I'm so glad YouTube sent it to me because it was so interesting. I did not know how many people's out here being scammed online. You never even met the person, never even talked to the person, and people will take you for your money. You have to watch out for these red flags. But there's so many people out here that are so lonely, and they'll just give up anything just to have a hope and a dream of having that companion to be with them. And it's really sad. And another thing too is Ladies and gentlemen, check on your elderlies, your mothers, your fathers, and stuff. Check on them because they could be getting caught up, and if you don't know what they're doing, especially they living alone. So I was watching some videos of daughters with their fathers and sons with their mothers, and they were saying that, Ma, this is not real, and they arguing with their son, like, look, and then the daughters arguing with the father, trying to say this is not real. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. And you turn around and find out they taking your whole parents' life savings. So watch out. Watch out. Just how we do. We watch out our kids, who they talking to online. Well, when we, get older and our parents has become elderly, we have to watch them too. So just a little tip out here. Check and see who they talking to online. All right, let's get to the next video. This one here. Victim sends life savings in 8 years. Romance scam. All right, this one here is a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it.
This has been a long, hellish nightmare of over around 7 years.
And you're still with him.
He calls me his wife all the time.
What's up, Seekers? Welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by SocialCatfish.com.
He does not, as far as I know, have like a Ghana accent. He does not have a Nigerian accent. He does not have like an Indian accent. He has none of that.
So he receives money all the time from this poor woman. Their operation has been stealing probably over $250,000 from this woman.
Colin! Oh my God! You just get out of the shower?
This episode is a roller coaster, so strap in and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But before we hop into it, we have a quick disclaimer.
We just want to talk about some of the statements that Jody made. There's no excuse for the things that Jody said. Yeah. But we were here to help someone, and unfortunately, things took a turn in the middle of our investigation.
Her comments about race are unacceptable, and they don't represent us as a company. We wanted to really let you guys know what this experience was like and help you, walk along the journey with us. So,
we hope you guys enjoy it, man. We worked really hard on this.
Yeah, a lot of work is on this. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you.
For those of you,
I have to say these guys are doing a phenomenal job. I love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, let's get back to it.
you just joining us, we covered Jody's story on a previous episode of Scamfish.
Okay, my name is Jody Ebert. I happened to be on one night and this guy came on and wanted to chat. His name is Colin O'Connor.
She wanted us to verify a man by the name of Colin, who she had been communicating with for 7 years. This woman had to be the most manipulated victim we've ever dealt with. All of the information pointed back to this man being 100% a fake.
The best thing that you can do is block him. Anytime he tries to reach out to you, you block him.
We sat down and talked to her for the first time in a year, and this is what she had to say.
Going back to the original investigation we did, what were things that you were not happy with, just so that we understand?
The photo where he's kneeling by those signs, he said that was taken in Afghanistan. I noticed he looks young in that picture too, so it could have been at an earlier time when he was younger.
So I feel like we did come with enough information to prove that he was fake, but just for you, we'll go back and give you some more clarity.
I hope so. And will you go on camera also then when you get us together and apologize and do more thorough investigations on other catfishes that could have been possibly a true romance?
Only if you promise to apologize if I'm right.
Okay, and if you apologize, I'm right.
All right, deal.
All right, you guys, we knew we had to step it up a notch to get Jody to come to terms. How we were going to do that was still a bit unclear. It was hard to understand why she still believed this man wasn't lying to her. Our team went into this with an open mind.
Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but look at that guy. Look at her. She's basically missing all her bottom teeth. He looked like he worked out. She stopped working out since high school. You really thought. See I'm talking about how people is lonely and how they get blind. They get really gullible and naive to this stuff. Watch them, tell you, watch your elderlies, watch your mother and your father, see what they doing. Kids too. I mean, this happens to all ages, but they seem to target the elderly people. They the ones who are the biggest targets. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, let me read the vote. Let me read the vote before we get to it. All right, we have 9 votes, ladies and gentlemen. The question I ask is, have you ever been a victim of a sweetheart scam? 33% says, yes, Donna. 44% says, no. 22% says, almost. All right, let's get back to it.
And decided we had to meet with Jody in person to understand what exactly she saw that we didn't. So we flew her out to California from Nebraska so we can meet her face to face.
You'll land at 8:39 p.m. and then I will have a car out waiting for you to pick you up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then how are you gonna get food?
I do have $10 on my card. If I need anything, I could get a little something then, maybe in the airport or so in Denver, or I will need something at the motel.
Okay. I can.
These people are sweethearts. They actually flown out there to solve this mystery, and she only has $10. That's it, $10. But she's giving it to this person. Hello. Whew. Boy, this happens. It's happening as we speaking right now, and it's a crime. If you can prove it, you can take it to the FBI. I read the article. Take it to the FBI, and they can press charges because they're not. This is illegal. You're not supposed to do this. But let's get back to it. You have people getting credit cards for these people, signing up for credit cards, maxing out, taking their life savings, everything, all of their money. Lonely, naive, gullible. And then they send them these pictures of them, nudie pictures. That's going to come back to haunt you. They use that to extort money from you or to blackmail you. Gotta be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Let's resume.
I can Postmates you or Grubhub you something.
We tried to send Jody money so she could buy herself some food while she was traveling to California, but we couldn't. She had no bank account and she was banned from using several financial institutions like Western Union and MoneyGram. The companies flagged her account because they also felt that she was being scammed by Colin.
But the car will pick you up. If you can just let us know when you land and stuff, just so we know that everything's going okay, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Western Union MoneyGram cut her off because they realized she's being scammed. And she's still sending this dude money? Or whoever it is, we gotta find out.
Safe flight.
I'm on the plane, so we will see what happens.
The next day, she arrived and landed in California. We met her at a hotel a few miles from our office. Brienne from our team sat down with Jody to look through all of the information she had on some old phones and notepads she brought. Our goal was to organize a list of names and addresses Jody had either sent or received money from.
So the person that you sent this to, Ofari, you said he's known as...
Well, right now he's known as Samuel. He's never told me the official Samuel's last name.
Is there someone else that's receiving money?
Now it's being sent to a Sandra Burns.
This letter here, this is from Janet, correct? Okay. So this is Janet, your dad's friend, helping you out till your dad returns home. One more week, then your dad until he comes home?
I think I was told it was kind of a mistake on how she did that, but I have no idea. I tried asking him about it here a little more recently, and it sounds like it was a mix-up.
So you weren't expecting to receive this? This is a random...
I was expecting the money, but I was not expecting that.
Jody was obviously in denial. She made excuses for calling through this whole interview. She brought several calendar notebooks specifically to remind her for when she needed to send money to Colin. These notebooks dated all the way back to 2016. She even had Colin's birthday and dates he told her that he would be coming back to the US.
She has a calendar to remind her when to send this man money. Wow. Wow. Resume.
From Ghana. Honestly, We've dealt with countless victims and have never seen anything quite like this.
Like here, January 2016, calling $300. That's what approximately I was kind of sending him back then. It's kind of got that throughout the calendar until calling $500 March, and then 300, 500, and then I got like a total here of what I have sent so far, I think. And then I kind of quit keeping track.
At any point, did you feel that it was strange sending money to all these different people that you never met?
He told me back then that he couldn't receive money because he didn't have the ID. And then he said he got to explaining it more later that you need a government ID to receive money. I completely, fully, my life depending on it, trusted him. I hope for the best, but expect the worst. And then I'm able to kind of myself mentally prepare. He's not coming. He's not coming. Why do I do this? He's not coming. He does not, as far as I know, have like a Ghana accent. He does not have a Nigerian accent. He does not have like an Indian accent. He has none of that.
Sometimes Colin needed more money than Jody could provide. She even thought about selling her mattress at one point. She went as far as donating plasma to help raise the money to get Colin home.
But I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear this? She donates blood to help him to get back home. She's giving up her blood. Wow.
Plasma because things were so rough and I was sending so much money. I wanted some more money. We needed more money for me and my mother. But when I was doing it, the prices had gone up on how much you would get. And my size, I got the top dollar. I did do it for 3, 4 months, 5, 6, somewhere along in there between 3 to 6 months. Some of it I used for him to put with my other money and hoping that he would get home. And as we are here now today in 2022, he didn't.
We can see you have a lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion invested in this.
There is a ton, because nobody understands. I still say, and I always say, not all online romances are scams. You guys have pulled out a lot, and I appreciate that. But it sounds like the majority of them come from Tinder, Twitter, Plenty of Fish.
We were able to collect a lot of names for our list. With all these money mules involved, we knew we had to reach out to our good friends Trilogy Media to do some footwork. They arrived and interviewed Jody to get.
These guys are awesome. They are on it. They were not playing.
So this is
they
a
are
victim
on
of being
it.
scammed.
Romance scams. That's what the topic.
I mean, did she ever see what the man looks like?
No, listen to it. You'll see. You'll hear.
Holy vey. I mean, look, no offense, but
all right, just hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let's get into this one. That's our co-host, the real Jack Newtown. All right, let's get into it. Resume. And I gotta get a hold of their channel. I want to subscribe to their channel. They phenomenal. But like I said, this is Catfish. Y'all check out this channel. Great commentary. I'm addicted to this. I think it's every Wednesday said they upload a new video. And I'm there with the Crunching Munch. Let's get it.
Get even more details.
We have a company and a YouTube channel called Trilogy Media. We've been around for about 6 years, and we our main mission is like hunting scammers. Who paid for it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
This obviously doing this is illegal. Yeah, no me.
What do you mean?
What's the name? No me name.
So all boxes
are coming to
from
this
the
house.
United States coming to this address.
Wire fraud, money fraud, mail fraud, all of it.
Who gave you the permission? Are you Trilogy Media? You open Instagram account. He's Trilogy Media.
Trilogy Media is known for confronting scammers and money mules face to face. We knew if anybody could help us crack this scam, it would be them. Go check out their YouTube channel. They also will be releasing their own version of this video.
I met him approximately in 2015. I had just kind of broken up with a guy and decided to check out some online things. So I went with Match.com. Some other sites, other people more down in New York City that were doctors, lawyers, very well-to-do, and they're not going to be interested in me. and a lot of them were black. Well, sorry, I don't really believe in interracial meetings. Swipe the other way on those. I didn't want to even try. I was on there for a while. No clicks, no matches, no nothing.
The way you look, you probably got a choice.
They're not going to be interested in me, and a lot of them were black. Well, sorry, I don't really believe in interracial meetings. Swipe the other way on those. I didn't want to even try. I was on there.
It was that statement, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why they had that opening statement about we don't believe in what she says. Ooh, and I think right then and there, when she said that, they was probably like, why did we pay for a ticket for her to come out here? But oh well.
She could have just kept that to herself.
Yeah, that was something exactly,
Yeah.
Jack. That's something you could have kept to
But
yourself.
I can see why she ain't nobody picking her. Just look at her.
A lot of people don't think before they talk, do they? All right, let's get back to it. But like she said,
A lot of people don't look themselves in the mirror before showing to go on camera either.
Mm-hmm. But let's watch the rest because it's going to be a kicker to it. Let's get it.
For a while, no clicks, no matches, no nothing. And then I just decided to go on one night, see what was going on, and he came on. He contacted me. He offered to video chat, and at the time, I had no idea. I think I knew my computer would do that, but I had no idea how.
Great point that you said 603. You're born alone and you die alone. Learn to be alone. But for some people, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. And there's nothing wrong with not wanting to be alone. I don't have anything against it. Nobody does. But that's why we say, date smart, not thirsty. Because when you're thirsty, you're going to be a target of being used and abused. And this is exactly what I be talking about. You have to be careful. And, look, God made Adam and Eve. Adam walking around looking all sorry and sad and lonely. And what did he do? Give Eve. So everybody wants a companion. There's nothing wrong with that. But you just have to be careful who you pick as your companion. Make wise choices. And especially if you have children that's living in your house, be careful who you bringing around your children, who you're introducing. Leave these dusties, these low life, these scammers alone. But so many people are so lonely and so naive and so gullible, they fall for it just to get any attention. That good morning text is like, goddamn, it blows their damn mind. It blows their mind. It says, excuse me for cursing.
Doctors and lawyers make me wonder.
All right, let's get back to it.
She said, I don't like the black guys.
She wasn't trying to swipe.
Ain't nobody interested in you, lady.
Let's get back to it.
To do it. I'm the dummy there that said, no, never mind.
What was his excuse or request or his story that money all of a sudden started appearing in your relationship? How does it come up?
I think he was still in Afghanistan, and his son David had come down with malaria. This is the first big money he wanted me to send, $300, to help with David's hospital bill. And also about that time, I said, you're in the military, use your insurance. Isn't David on your military insurance? I think he said that they don't take that insurance.
If 10 is...
Military is excellent when it comes to health insurance. That's a bunch of BS. Anybody knows that. You don't have to be in the military to know that. And if you have dependents, they cover it to the max. So what are you talking about? You didn't figure that was a red flag? All right, back to it.
Maybe she deserved the red flag in this situation.
This is 100% real. He is your boyfriend, no question. And one is 100% a scam. Pick a number. Where are you right now? For yourself.
I cannot really say. I have to say maybe a 4 or a 5 both ways.
Okay.
He had paid everything. Everything was ready to go. I tried to check the weather earlier in the day over there. Any hint of rain. I couldn't pick up anything. I don't know if I was looking in the wrong spot. This was really hard. Floods. It floods the house. And he had these documents, gold documents, verifying on some bars he's got.
This creep got a picture of a flood and sent it to her, and she thinking that's probably him.
Hey,
This is insane.
you reap what you sow.
Yeah. All right, resume.
Got ruined. Needless to say, those documents were ruined. That they could not read them, and he needed new documents. And then the barrage of delays and problems on getting the documents redone. He had to start all over, and I think the price went up. He had to get those documents redone before he could fly. One of them actually has my name on it.
Have you seen a picture of that?
50 kilograms.
50, 50.
50 kilograms.
Have you seen a
each.
picture of that with your name on it? Okay.
National Minerals Agency, certification of region and ownership. This is certified
No,
that
ownership is spelled wrong.
Jody O'Connor is a bona fide owner of 50 kilograms of
Spell
23
check.
carat, 96% purity of gold, origin of Ghana, by the Department of National Mineral Agency.
Hold on, Ghana.
Why didn't you
I
trade
thought
the
she
bars in the
wasn't
papers
into
and look?
black guys.
That's another long story.
Okay. Have you ever spoken to him on the phone?
Oh yeah, many times. I'm dying for you guys to hear him
I'd
and
love to.
everything. And the way he answers the phone, his laugh.
This is your summer to smile with Aspen Dental's Summer of...
Let me try a different number.
Call rejected.
He probably doesn't have that number no more. It takes 2 showers. He must be in the shower, or he doesn't have minutes.
Must be in the shower.
Colin! Oh my God! You just get out of the shower? Oh my God! It's so good to hear your voice. I'm here with some. I'm here with some friends. Please talk to him.
Hey, Colin, how you doing? Hey, my name is Vlad. How you doing, Colin?
Yeah, I'm doing good. And how are you?
Oh, great. Me and my friend Ryan.
Oh my God! It's so good to hear your voice. I'm here with some. I'm here with some friends. Please talk to him.
Hey, Colin, how you doing? Hey, my name is Vlad. How you doing, Colin?
Yeah, I'm doing good. And how are you?
Oh, great. Me and my friend Ryan, we friends of Jody, and it's a group of people who love this woman so much. We cannot wait to see when you guys gonna get married. Like, when it's gonna happen? When you guys gonna meet? When you gonna finally come to America?
Yeah, I'm coming soon.
It's been way too long, right?
Yeah, I know.
Colin, would it be okay if we sent you a text? Like maybe we can arrange something really special for you two when you come. Like maybe we can help and like maybe even surprise Jody with something.
Yeah, so Jody would not know. Can we do that?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. That's amazing.
We'll get your number from Jody. We'll send you a text if that's okay.
All right, okay.
All right.
Do you have an approximate day when you're gonna be landing here in America? When do you think it's gonna happen? When the flood gonna be over?
I think next week, yeah.
Next
okay,
week?
next
Oh,
week. No,
great.
we're waiting next week.
That's-
Okay,
that's great.
That's amazing. So your documents okay? Did you get money from Jody for gold, for everything?
Yeah, everything's okay. Fine, yeah.
That's great. That's great.
You got your tickets. How many luggages are you bringing? Because I want to bring like full of muscles, you know, like
We'll help you with the
people.
bags,
We want to
yeah,
help with the bags. How many
definitely.
bags do you have?
Well, I have my six bags, yeah.
Six, oh, wow.
Beautiful. We're bringing 6 guys.
That's great.
That's amazing.
Like,
Are you still gonna have that 50 kilograms of gold for Jody with your name on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
you're
great.
such wow, Jody's happy.
That's great. That's great.
You would never ever would hurt Jody, right? You would never lie to Jody, right? You're an honest person.
Yeah, I love it, and you know, I'm always honest with her. Yeah, I would never do that.
That's great.
That's great to know.
We're very close to her, and if we ever found out that she was being hurt, you know, it would
will be very
it'd be
upsetting.
a very big problem for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
I'll send you a text later, okay?
Okay, we're gonna send you a text. Make sure the gold is secure, and we're gonna see you in America. Okay.
All right, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Jody, want to say something?
Hey, how you been doing?
Yeah.
Are you good? What's wrong?
Yeah.
Do I hear Samuel and Priscilla there, or the kids?
Yeah, everybody's fine. Everybody's okay.
No, but they're not in bed yet?
Yeah.
Wow. Tell them hi. Hi, David.
Hi. Take care. Okay, I'm gonna text you. Okay.
You're going to text? Okay. I'll text you back later. I'm a little busy.
Okay.
Okay, take care.
Take care.
Love you.
All right.
See you.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you see how happy she was? Shaking her hand like that? This is,
Oh,
I don't want to use the word pathetic, but God, let me not use that because people just hurt. I shouldn't be laughing, but
take
I
one
mean,
look at her. You can see how excited she is.
it thrilled. 8 years she been sending this dude some money, and she never
I
seen
thought
him.
she was about to jump on the ceiling or something. I thought she was about to hit the ceiling.
And they supposed to be engaged, no ring or nothing, but
Engaged with what?
See, Jack, you have to understand. There's a lot of lonely people out here, and I understand, and they get gullible and they get naive and they fall for this crap. Yeah, 8 years,
Well,
Crystal. 8 years.
I mean, I look at it this way. In a way, she kind of cursed herself.
We all have been a fool in love. I know I have, but nothing like this. Oh no. Nope. But engage with it. Oh, I'm done, Crystal. Engage. I'm done. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it because I want y'all to hear the outcome of this one.
Next week, I better.
Yeah, I love you. Okay.
Love you too. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Jody, that's an African accent.
Not from what I've heard.
It's an African accent.
It's not a problem.
So here's the thing, like we talked yesterday, right? And you had how much in your account?
$10.
$10. So we flew you here, bought you dinner. Like you're literally putting him over yourself. Like you literally didn't have enough. Like if we wouldn't have done that, you would probably have not eaten dinner yesterday.
But if you came here with $10 in your account, how did you get him $500 last week? Did you have $510 in your account last week? I'm asking, not judging. I'm just asking.
I don't know if I really want to say.
How did you send it to him if you can't use Western Union?
I sent it to Salim.
Cash in a box? Okay.
FedEx.
Okay.
Supposed to send it to Colin. And as far as I know, he has been sending it.
But
He's
you've
been
never
good.
talked to Salim?
No.
It looks like we may have found our main money mule. Jody has been sending money to Salim's house for years. When we first met Jody, we sent Colin a link to track his IP, and it came back to New York. Salim also lives in New York.
Salim is a friend, supposedly, of Colin's that he knew from Texas. He has been the consistent also thread in this mesh of mess.
How old is he?
I'm not sure.
I know that you're not in interracial dating. What would it be if you will meet your lovable person and he will be different nationality, different skin color, and he's not exactly as his picture? What would be that your reaction?
I don't know.
Using the tools on our website, socialcatfish.com, we were able to find out more information on this guy that's been accepting all of Jody's money. Trilogy Media will fly to New York and attempt to confront Salim face to face. And you will not believe what happened.
He definitely works at that Domino's.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
Salim.
I will do whatever the hell I want. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna do anything?
Salim, you know what's going on here?
Huh?
You know what's going on here?
He is not military blonde blue-eyed 6'5" guy from America. Your boyfriend that you've been in a relationship, it's African guy.
After everything that transpired with Trilogy Media and Salim in New York, we flew Jody back out to California and invited her to our office. With a mix of all of the information that Trilogy was able to gather on Salim and all of the information that we pulled on Colin, we felt we had a good shot at getting Jody to come to terms.
I can't
First off,
pronounce
you
it.
called
Shout
me
out to y'all.
Like, about 4 months ago, you called me out. You said we did a shitty job doing this, right? So we rallied the troops to do this.
So a big reason why we wanted Trilogy to go out there and talk to Salim was to kind of show you who you've been sending money to. And Trilogy was thankfully able to document everything for us. So we'll go ahead and just run through this. And then Art and Ashton will just kind of let you know what they experienced. So this is Salim's house.
Okay, ready? We approach this in a similar way that we do when we're trying to locate money mules, which is we give the scammer a tracking number.
Oh, the reason why I think they want an extra mile for because she did a video. She was with them before a couple of months ago or something with this guy, and I guess they revisit her, and this is why they had went like a little bit of extra mile. I never did see the first video, but this is like the latest video with him. So, and then they ended up calling up the other team, this other channel, which I gotta get the name of the other channel, Trilogy. They just said I'm gonna check out their channel. They got great commentary. But like I said, they come out every Wednesday with new videos, and I'm there with my crunch and munch. I love it. That's why I preach on this channel: date smart, not thirsty, because you will be a target of being used and abused. And I repeat
You
again,
don't like Cracker
ladies and
Jacks?
gentlemen, no. And ladies and
I heard
gentlemen,
they
also
got a
want to.
Cracker Jill now.
Okay. And also, Ryan. Oh my God, there go Ryan. Hugs and kisses to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. And I also want to add is, like I said, is just the way we talk to our children about be careful who you socialize with online. You have to watch your parents. They elderly, they older, the 60s, 70s, 80s, or whatever the ages of your parents are. Find out who they talking to online because your mother or your father could be being scammed by somebody online, taking away their life savings, taking away everything. There was one video that I watched, and the guy, he lost his home. He had to sell his home. It got so bad, and he was still giving women money. And his daughter, it was a father and daughter, and the daughter was trying to stop it. That's why she called up, Catfish, and he getting mad at the daughter. No, you think I wouldn't do that for my father? You kid. First of all, it's not even gonna get that far. It's not even gonna get that far because I'm gonna be on it quick. Who are you? What do you want? You ask for money, you ain't getting it from him. I don't play that. All right, let's resume.
Number for a package they're expecting so that we can have the best chance of them being home when we show up when they're expecting a package.
I had Jody overnight a package to Salim. Jody contacted Colin to let him know that she was sending him and Celine a gift. I made sure that there was no money in that package she was sending. I even had FedEx open up the package and send me photos of what was inside.
I have a delivery for Salim for Unit 3. Thank you.
So this first time we went to the door, we had a hell of a time getting anyone to tell us anything because, what was it, Salim's roommate?
Yeah, the first one, it was tall guy. He said, like, I'm his roommate.
I'm looking for Salim. What time did he go to work early? You know what time he's coming back? So he up to deliveries?
Yeah, the first one, it was tall guy. He said, like, I'm his roommate, and he's at work right now. He's a truck driver. He's not at home.
No, he's a Domino's. That was a lie. He's not a truck driver.
He said he's driving the truck. He's up to deliveries right now.
Let me call Drew.
He definitely works at that Domino's.
Yeah. Well, that's our next.
Because when I called, he was like, the guy was like, he's not here right now.
Yeah.
I feel like that could have even been Salim though.
Yeah.
We thought that he's working in pizza nearby, right?
So we went to his work, allegedly.
Hey, good morning.
Good, how are you?
Good. We're actually looking for our friend Salim.
Very tall?
Yes.
Okay, very, very dark.
Yes.
I think he's, yeah, I think so.
He's what?
Huh?
They claimed to not know the real name of this person that they were referring to, but they said his nickname was Dumb Money, which is kind of interesting. So you don't know if he's working later or they have a schedule?
I'm not sure if he's working today. I'm not sure about that.
But you don't know his name?
I think he works today.
But does he work here?
Yes, I think it's the person that you're looking for, yes. Yeah.
After Trilogy left the pizza place and got into their car, they received a call from an unknown number.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's there?
This is Jody. I got a message to call this number that there are some people, I think, in New York that are surrounding the house.
Jody. This is Ashton and Art. And Drew, remember? We met in LA.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm trying to find out what's going on in New York.
What happened? What did they tell you? Did Salim or Colin talk to you?
Colin called me quite pissed.
Well, Jody.
And he's saying that there are some people that I sent a package yesterday. I guess I should not have done. I thought it was something innocent, and I gave a note to Celine to call Catfish, and I guess the package has arrived, and now there is something surrounding his house, and I wonder what is going on.
It's us surrounding the house of this scammer. He's a cash mule. We are tracking that package down to confront Salim and figure out who he is.
Colin told me to call this number and tell me to tell you to tell them to back off.
Well, have Colin call me directly because I will tell him what's up.
I had asked you to arrange for Colin to call us.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm okay. And you?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing fantastic.
I'm good.
That's great. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Art and Ashton, Jody's friends.
Okay.
Remember you made a promise? You said that you will never, ever take advantage of Jody.
Yeah, and I'm not taking any advantage of Jody, you know.
You know.
I know Jody, and I told you I'm coming to be with you. And
So why don't you do? How about let's do this? Let's hop over to WhatsApp and we'll do a little video talk, a little video chat.
okay, I've been busy with my son, and I don't have a good.
I don't give two shits about your problems. Here's what's going on. Colin, listen. We know exactly what's going on. We know about you. We know about Salim. We know where everyone lives. We know you're scamming her. We know you're taking advantage of her. Shut up. Shut your mouth for a second and listen. Your gig is up, okay?
I don't like how you ram into him and everything, and it seems like you don't give him a chance to
To lie again?
talk, explain things.
I want you to know I'm not coming in, and I've told you. And
You are a liar. You are a liar.
You've been lying for 8 years.
Okay, then video chat me right now.
Okay, FaceTime us.
On WhatsApp. Call me on video.
And I've told you I'm busy with my son, so I'm going.
Well, your son can wait.
Yeah.
This is important. If you don't want,
Okay, just have patience, okay.
you have.
Salim don't know anything about it. Salim
Colin,
don't know about it, so-
I don't care what you have to say. Everything you say is horseshit. I want a video call from you in 1 hour.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Because you're a piece of shit scammer. You're a piece of shit scammer. You got 1 hour, so TikTok, motherfucker.
Your boy?
Don't come to me. Don't tell me.
I will do whatever the hell I want. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna do anything?
So then we went back to the house to try again. And this time we got the landlord to answer the door. And we were upfront. We were honest about everything while we were there. We're there to talk to Salim. She knew Salim very well. We said that he's expecting money from a Jody.
He's at work, but he didn't know a Jody,
He did not know Jody?
he doesn't know Jody. Yeah,
No, he don't, yeah.
He does?
No, yeah, he getting deliveries from Jody every single month.
Every month he's
Yeah.
getting,
Yeah,
from Jody?
yeah, he knows Jody.
Oh, well,
So someone is lying to you.
yeah, I'm so sorry.
Are you on the phone with him?
No.
Yes, you are. Can we talk to him, please? Please.
He don't know Jody Ebert.
We'll explain it.
We explain it to him. Can you put him on the speaker? Yes.
This is my fault. Okay.
I know, I'm sorry.
Quickly explain
We'll
this.
Yeah, really quickly, yes.
Call him if
Okay,
give us the number.
just listen. Hold on.
She actually called Salim. So we spoke to Salim. She called Salim on her phone while we're standing at the door. Salim claimed to have no idea who Jody was. He claimed that he was a truck driver. The manager had no idea why he was receiving cash.
Hey, Salim, we have a package here for a courier delivery that needs a signature. And it was overnighted, so it's supposed to be delivered right now.
Yeah, can you guys leave with my neighbor?
No, it's specifically the sender
Yeah.
requested that you have to sign it.
We cannot live with anybody else besides you. What time are you coming back?
11:30ish, 12.
You'll be home at 12?
Yeah,
Because it's almost 12.
12 a.m.
Okay, where can we meet you then?
I'm a truck driver. I work in Jersey. Why you guys can't leave it? And my neighbor decided for
The sender specified that it needs, because it looks like there's
It
money
looks like
in it.
it looks like it's cash because it got open in transit. So when there is cash involved, we need to get a signature.
Yeah, I can see 100 right there. But,
Yeah, there is more money inside.
I mean, but why is this person sending you money?
That's a good question. Do you know?
We can come to you. We just have to get the package delivered by noon or else we have to return it to sender.
Okay, I'm a truck driver, so I'm not really in New York right now.
But she's in California. I mean, you don't know a Jody in California? Wow, who's sending you cash?
And she said, well, Salim, you don't know this lady. Why are you then accepting cash from her?
I called Colin on that too.
So why would he lie?
I said, Colin, he may not know me, but he kind of knows of me.
No, he didn't know you. He claimed no responsibility for that package whatsoever, even though it had his name on it.
Salim, you know what's going on here.
Huh?
You know what's going on here, don't you? You know what's in this package? Yeah.
Salim, this money that right now in this package, it's a stolen money.
So Salim, here's what's going to happen. We are going to be here in the area for a few hours if you want to meet and talk to us. Otherwise, we're taking this to the police and we're going to bring the FBI to your front door because we know exactly what you're doing. And we know where this money comes from. We know you receive it every month from Jody for the last 8 years. So cut the bullshit. Yes. Cut the bullshit. And we can either talk or we can go to the police and they'll be back here very soon. Which one's it going to be?
There is a camera. Okay, I don't need to be on camera.
So
what is going to be?
Are we going to talk? Okay, what's your phone number? Yeah, what is it? We'll text you. 646? 419? Okay, we called that number earlier. No one answered.
No. I know you're not involved. No. Thank you, Salim. If you're not gonna show up in 30 to 60 minutes,
if you're not gonna answer my call, we're going to the police. All right. Sounds good.
All right, thank you, guys.
No, thank you.
If you would like, I can explain to you what's going on. If you want to hang up and we can tell you, so you know what your tenant is doing.
I don't know.
You want to
I'll
know?
tell you for your information.
Wait, let me record it for someone
Yes,
else
please.
also.
Sure thing.
Exactly. Sure thing. He leaves.
Okay, go ahead with your information.
Okay, so this guy, Salim Tijani, is facilitating money fraud and mail fraud and money laundering. He's working with a scammer out of Africa, and he's stealing money from this lady named Jody for the last 8 years. This guy in Africa is pretending to be a guy named Colin in one of those romance scams, and Salim is his money mule. So Jody sends cash to him all the time from her Social
Every
Security
single
check,
month.
every month.
On the
And
4th.
we're here to find out. This is not. We're not a courier service. We're here to talk to Salim about his crimes. We're from the media, so hopefully he'll.
She sends him every month money on the 4th. You gotta be kidding me. And this has been going on for years. You see that the book that she had, her calendar book of all the days that remind her to send him money. All right, let's get back to it.
He'll talk to us, but
We're
I want
journalists,
just so you know,
independent
your
journalists.
tenant is, is a criminal.
He's moving out.
Okay.
We're getting him out. Yeah.
So he receives money all the time from this poor woman, and we interviewed the woman a couple
She
months
lives in
ago. She lives in
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
So yeah, their operation has been stealing probably over $250,000 from this woman, and she's donating plasma to get more money to send because she thinks she's in a relationship with this guy in Africa. And
So it's a
Salim
romance
is his
scam.
right-hand man.
Romance scam.
Yep. So then he gave us his number, and we called him immediately after, and then later that day, and he disconnected his phone.
You said you don't believe in interracial relationship, right? Your boy, look at you. Look at him. Freaking general, blue eyes, amazing guy. But meanwhile, since you don't believe in interracial marriage or relationship or whatever you believe, you were sending to African-American guy, not blue eyes guy, and that's why I lost my shit. But you're the one who don't believe in interracial relationship. His accent, his associates, everybody from Africa. His roommate from fucking Africa. He has accent, Salim has accent, and your boy, Italian accent. No, it's an African, Ghana, Nigerian accent.
I haven't really detected any Nigerian accent.
Come on, Jody.
Come on. They've been in this business for decades. And they know immediately when they heard the accent, oh, that's the dude is from Africa. We heard these as independent, nothing to do with them. We're like, oh, this dude from Africa. So everybody around you understanding the whole picture except you. Only you can fix this. We cannot convince you to anything.
And you've never seen him.
We're showing you Santa Claus is not real, and you're arguing with us. Like
The accent part and some of this, I am seeing more.
The amount of pushback Jody was giving us just didn't make any sense. She had been sending Salim money for years, and he claimed he didn't even know who she was, and she still hasn't video chatted Colin. So we decided to hop into some of the information that we were able to pull.
We're just going to go over some of the pictures because we have way more evidence.
This image has been found all over the internet. It's been used for many romance scams. This is the same exact document, same exact address here. They're using the same information. They're using the same templates, and they're just passing it around with each other. Did you have any questions about that?
Not yet.
Colin's using this man's image, but he's also using this man's image. So he's using two different profiles.
All of the photos that you've been sent are literally the same photo, which is that original one down there that's tagged. I think it's from about 15 years ago.
So if this was all real, why would he have to send you a fake photo?
I don't know if he realized that I noticed it was fake.
Whether or not you noticed it, why would he do it at all?
I don't know. He was just trying to give me an updated photo, and I picked up on it because of some other things I have seen about pictures that look fixed. I don't know what happened on that. Why, how, who, what.
What's your gut telling you, though? I mean, have you ever sent a fake photo to somebody?
The photos, I have not been too sure until that photo. His other photos have looked fairly real.
You see, 603, total denial, total naive. She's just not trying to listen. These people taking their time and energy to search. They showing you proof. The show's been on for a while. They know what they're doing. And she just not trying to listen. Not trying to listen. All right, we almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Here the outcome. Resume.
Every single photo he sent you is photoshopped from that photo.
That one don't look like it.
Look at his face. It's the exact
His
same.
face is in the same exact position and with the same exact hat.
That, to me, that don't mean anything. To me, that just means he likes that hat, and that's the angle of the photo.
Look at the wrinkle on the cheek. Look at the smile. Look.
It's weird.
The amount of photoshopped photos Jody received was absurd. In our first interview with Jody, Lainey was able to find Colin's son David's photo on a stock website.
The original photo I have is a picture of a young man. It's a stock photo. So it's a stock photo that they would use in hospital clinic ads online. It would be used for drug advertising, different things like that, anything hospital related.
I have tried to talk to him more about video chatting, and he says he's going to do it. He has said before that when he goes to the airport, he has kind of showed me that Donna is not a very caring, helpful country.
You haven't video chatted your boyfriend, and you don't even know what he looks like, other than the photo that you know is photoshopped.
I have
How does that make
no
sense?
idea. I have no idea.
Jody, you've seen all this, right? We've shown you the photoshops. We've shown you the money mules. Salim is taking your money every single month. You haven't taken care of yourself. This person's lying to you. He's verbally abusive on the phone. We have proof that this is happening. This isn't a relationship that you're in. You're being taken advantage of, like, for the last 7.5, 8 years.
I think you're actually addicted to talking to him, addicted to having somebody need you, addicted to have somebody text you.
It's nice. It's nice the way he's kind of so sweet and everything. I have.
Bingo! He pointed it out with her. She's addicted to have someone to talk to that's giving her some sort of attention. That's the addiction. And she's paying for this addiction. And whatever this person is, they know it. They can smell it and they breed on it. That's why I said, date smart, not thirsty. Because when you date thirsty, you will be a target of being used and abused.
Yes.
And this is a perfect example. This is what I'll be talking about. Yes, Jack.
This is an example of a closed-minded thought process. You have a closed-minded thought process. It's more difficult to have interactions with various peoples. Very closed-minded. She denies, deflects, and dismisses. So it's kind of hard for her to make friends when you have that type of mindset. Mindset that is very closed-minded, is very stubborn. I can tell she's very stubborn. And sometimes you gotta be a little more open-minded about a number of things in life. You know, not nothing crazy, but just to where you will have that social interaction. And it doesn't have to be intimate. It can be just having someone to talk to.
Seen some red flags even before I contacted you guys last year.
Jody, relationship can be without money. You can find another guy. Why do you need to continue dumping this paycheck to somebody else's pocket? That's called gigolo. You pay for this guy. You hire a guy who is dancing for you, but you don't even see his naked body. What is this? What is this? What kind of freaking relationship is this?
I absolutely love what he said. You paying for this gigolo to dance for you, and you can't even see his naked body.
She paying for a cucumber and couldn't touch
it. Okay, this is like 900. Oh, okay. Oh, 900 sex numbers in the 80s. They did take over the 80s, right? People were going nuts. I was a kid, but I remember, yeah. I forgot about those numbers.
She should have sent me the money. I would have talked to her. If she just wanted somebody to talk to, I'll do it for $48,000.
Oh my God, let me rewind that because I gotta hear this man say it again. His little cute self. Well, the one cute in the back, the one that's all quiet with the two different color eyes. Oh God, he fine. He could be. All right, resume.
Last year.
Jody, relationship can be without money. You can find another guy. Why do you need to continue dumping this paycheck to somebody else's pocket? That's called gigolo. You pay for this guy. You hire a guy who is dancing for you, but you don't even see his naked body. What is this? What is this? What kind of freaking relationship is this?
It's crazy. It's a
You
nightmare.
need a real friend. I bet the black guy at your church is real nice too.
I don't even like looking at him
Well, that's okay. I'm gonna
because he's from Africa and everything, and it's
Drew's in the room.
I've been
And
black
like-
the whole time.
and-
What about Trump?
Yeah, we got two black guys in here. Yeah.
Drew is.
What? It's.
He's a sweetheart. I connected with him a lot.
But you
over
know
Wendy.
that it's a lot of undecent white guys as well, nothing to do with nationality. Every culture nationality has decent and undecent. People with accents, without accents. So skin color should not even fucking in 2021 be part of this conversation, Jody.
Yeah, I know. No, that's not it or anything.
It is.
I agree. This is 2023. Skin color shouldn't be an issue, and I'm a little sick and tired of it. You know, date who you want, but I'm so tired of people with this kind of attitude and mindset like her. It's ridiculous. And look what happened. God doesn't like ugly. That's all I have to say. Resume.
Closed-minded individual cannot open to social understanding.
Because you're against African American people, but you are fucking sending for 8 years money to African American guy.
During some of this thing, like I said, I have been picking up more on his text and wondering about the language thing because he kept saying, don't go and talk to those guys who threat me. If you've been in the military 30 some years, how can you be making those kind of mistakes? How can you come back to the States, get called back to service, and forget an important item like your wallet?
The real man in these photos was not Colin. He is a man by the name of General Hank Taylor. He has nothing to do with this scam. His images were stolen to dupe Jody out of money.
This is Major General Hank Taylor. This is the man in the image that we had identified in the report.
As you know, August 14th, we began this evacuation operation, which really is exactly 1 week ago today. Since then, we have rapidly deployed thousands of troops into Afghanistan. Our footprint continues today to stand at approximately 5,800 troops on the ground, continuing to provide and secure the Kabul airport to allow for evacuation operations. As you know, these troops were both pre-positioned in the CENTCOM AOR, as well as deployed from the United States. Then, as forces steadily flowed in, we successfully secured the Kabul airport. If you recall, the situation...
This has been a long, hellish nightmare of over around 7 years. He has called it a dream or a journey. I have told him to quit it. It's not a journey, it's a nightmare. And that's how I've always been referring to it, is it's been a nightmare. Get your butt home. You've had many opportunities and you have not taken a single step. I am getting finished. I am getting fed up. I'm at the end of my rope. Give me a few weeks.
Jack?
Yeah.
Jack, can you read what's on the screen for everyone, if you don't mind? Or you can't see it? Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it.
Jody unblocked Colin a few days later. Even after understanding that Colin was using General William D. Hank Taylor's photos. Unfortunately, our values just don't align with Jody's, and we will not continue to help her. So Salam's landlord evicted him from his apartment, but he still continues to receive money from Jody. Oh Lord. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you hear this madness?
She's alone for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she's addicted to this. Yeah. And when I was watching this, I seen, and the first thing came to my mind too. I think it was Yeah, I think BJ, you pointed out too, and I was thinking this too. I said she's addicted to giving him money just for the attention. This is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. And he's gonna be scamming her to the day she stopped breathing. Mm-hmm. Yep, she's alone for a reason. Her little closed-minded, nasty attitude. Mm-hmm. Yep, she's a clown. Let's see what 603 have to say. After seeing how this lady acts, I'm I guess act. I'm glad that the man took her for her money. Hmm. At first, I feel all the sympathy, but when she said that little statement, I'm like, whoa. And that was something she didn't even have to say. She could have kept it to herself, you know. But you know what? There's a lot of people that feel like her. There's nothing new.
So
And the
she
noise.
so she turns around. Huh, I don't like black guys, but she gets scared by a black guy.
Mhm. And they telling her it's basically a black guy. She's still sending money. What is this? But like I say, is well, I'm gonna give my closing thoughts. I'm gonna end this because I had y'all here for a minute, but I want you to see this video, and I might do one more because I have another one I will show y'all tonight, but that'll just be forever. Jack, you have a closing thought before I give my closing thoughts and we end this here?
No, only thing I say is, hey, you reap what you sow, ask and you shall receive. Thus says the Lord.
Mhm. Great point. And I also want to say this is a great channel if y'all want to check it out. I mean, sometimes I'll be laughing and sometimes I'm like, wow, are you kidding me? And it's so sad. Oh my God. I think when the ones that really get to me is when the daughters or the sons and they talking to their parents and trying to help them. It's like, wow. And remind you, she came to them. They didn't come to her. She came to them for help to find out. See, that's what I can't stand. When people ask you like help or they ask you your opinion on something, and then when you do, giving your answer, they just shut you off and they argue with you. Then what would you ask me my opinion for? Why don't you just say you just want me to listen to your BS? But you asked me my opinion. I'm sharing my opinion with you, and then you getting all bent out of shape. And that's exactly what she did. And so the bottom line is, what I'm just saying is, ladies and gentlemen, date smart, not thirsty. Be careful out here because there's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of people out here that's online. Online is a big business with scammers. This is a quick, easy way to sit behind a computer screen like this and they just scam you for your money. If you talk to somebody online, they ask you for your bank account information, um, buying gift cards and all this stuff, sending cash in a box to another person, and you never see this person. They don't want to talk to you. It's just a text message. Just call. This is going on for 8 years. Are you flipping kidding me? There's something wrong. That's a major red flag. And this is against the law. If you have enough evidence, you can prove. And there's so many people out here, as we speak, and are being scammed. All ages. I was watching some videos on here. They had one girl was watching. She thought she was in a relationship with Chris Brown. Are you flipping kidding me? She thought she was related with Chris Brown. Just giving money. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now
So
she felt the punches.
uh-huh.
Then she would be in a relationship with Chris Brown.
Right. But like I said, just be careful. And the main thing is, date smart, not thirsty. Just be careful and to be aware. And also I say is, talk to your yeah, BG, this is insane. And also talk, find out what your parents, your mother, your father, especially if they live alone. And there was some situation I watched some of these videos, husband and wives and their wives sitting around here on the computer giving up their money to this next person. Husbands giving out their money to the next person. So it's all kind of situation. They don't have to be by themselves. Some people could be in a relationship and they alone and they feel lonely. That's another thing. And especially around the holiday times, that's the biggest depression, the biggest loneliness, is when the holidays come. Oh, yes, holidays. And suicide is up the roof. Yes, it is. All right. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here because this has been a long one. I appreciate it. And I think I'm going to do one more video on this one. This is my second one because I did touch on the romance scam before a while ago. So I want to revisit this. And I will probably do another one on this one and see some more videos. But like I said, the channel is Catfish. Awesome, phenomenal channel. You can learn a lot from it. It's really interesting. You're like, wow. And this is all nationality, all sex, all ages. A lot of people is getting scammed. But I will say a lot of elderly people are getting scammed the most. All right. So night, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, date smart, not thirsty. You know, listen to that gut feeling. And if a bunch of people is telling you the same thing, to stay away from that person, listen to them. Just listen. All right? And stop making color be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. Unless they make it an issue, then it's time to cut that person off. Enough of this seeing color. I'm so annoyed with it. I hate that people come on my channel with that crap too. Just take it somewhere. Go kick rocks with an open toe shoe. Get away. Bye. Date smart, not thirsty.